Hi everyone, Jamie here from Start Riot. Welcome back to Thank Punk, it's Friday! This week, Enter Shikari released a new song called Supercharge. This is a new single ahead of their headline appearance at all three Slam Dunk festivals this weekend. The single also features grime artist Big Nasty, and it's a lot less hardcore than the standalone single Hoodwinker, which was released last year. The band have also just announced a huge UK and European tour for later in the year. They're probably due a new album in the not too distant future. The Minesweep was their last album released very early 2015. I don't think it's beyond the realms of possibility that we see a new album at least announced by the time that tour rolls around. Tiger's Jaw just announced a UK tour ahead of their dates at Reading and Leeds Festival in August. Really excited about this one. These will be their first headline show since 2015, that tour with Foxing and Great Cynics. They did support Basement on their Promise Everything UK tour here last year. Their new album Spin came out last week and I've just had it on repeat since. Such a good album. Honestly, so pumped for Tiger's Jaw to come back to the UK. Really excited to see them again. Code Orange released a video for the song Bleeding in the Blur, one of the best tracks off their album Forever, which came out in January on Roadrunner Records. Code Orange really are one of the breakout bands of this year. They've gone from being one of the best bands in the hardcore scene to just being one of the best bands around. They're supporting System of a Down on their European tour, and they're also doing a few dates in Europe with Touche Amore. Trapped Under Ice have a new song called Do It. It's their first new material since their reformation in 2015. It's off their upcoming third album Heatwave, which will be out on July the 1st on Pop Wig Records. Of Mice and Men have a new track called Back to Me. It's the second new song since their vocalist Austin Carlisle departed due to ill health. There's no stopping Of Mice and Men though. They've got loads of dates coming up, including a set at Download Festival. Chon have released a new song called Waterslide. It'll be off their second album Homie, which will be out on June the 16th on Sumerian Records. This album could definitely be the soundtrack to the summer if the two singles are anything to go by. The video for this is also fantastic. It features a skating doggo who also plays Nintendo. I don't know how you could make this video more awesome. Single Mothers have released another song, Leash, off their upcoming second album, Our Pleasure, which will be out on June the 16th on Dynalone Records and Big Scary Monsters. Again, this is a slower, more melodic song, kind of keeps with the style of the other songs that have been released off this album so far. This one in particular reminds me of the closer of Negative Quality's Money. Brilliant song. The Movie Life have announced a new album, Cities in Search of a Heart. That'll be out on September the 22nd on Rise Records. This will be the band's first new album since 2003. No new material released just yet, but the band will be playing at Slam Dunk Festival this weekend. The Gospel Youth released a new song, Moods Like English Weather. That'll be off their debut album, Always Lose, out July the 14th on Rise Records as well. They are also playing Slam Dunk this weekend. Kamikaze Girls have a new video for Death Cap. It's the second song off their debut album Seafoam, which will be out in 2 weeks on Big Scary Monsters. They'll be doing a headline UK tour in June. They're just off the back of a support run with Narwhals as well. Slutface have a new video for Magazine. It's off their just announced debut album Try Not to Freak Out, which will be out on September the 15th on Propeller Records. Follows up their EP Empire Records, which was released not long ago. The band have just come off a run supporting the Cribs on their Men's Needs, Women's Needs, Whatever tour. Pet Sematry's second album Vision is out today on Polyvinyl Records. This features members of Into It, Over It and Dowsing. Coffee Breath have released their EP I'll Lose Interest in This. It's the debut EP from the Dreamo band. We featured the single Kites on the show a few weeks ago. That is available digitally through Further Sky Records or on cassette tape through Honeypot Records. Cayetana released a video for the song Bus Ticket. It's off their fantastic album New Kind of Normal, which came out a few weeks ago. And Football Etc. released their new album Corner today. If you're going to Slam Dunk Festival this weekend and haven't checked out our preview, then now is the time to do it. A full run through of who I think you should see in the day. But guys, that's all for this week. Have an amazing time if you're going to Slam Dunk this weekend. I'll see you there. I'm super excited. But for now, thank Punk, it's Friday!